Okay. Looks like the camcorder's working good now. I don't think it's gonna... Looks like that issue was, that I was having with the tapes being eaten. Looks like that was the adapter I was putting it in, so... No, I'm not gonna do that anymore. So, I got an old iBook right here. An iBook G4. I just put a new battery in this. The old one didn't work. Let me plug this in. I have the charger in it. Let's just boot this up, look at it. I haven't actually used this thing in years. It's been a while. I'm trying to get this in frame. Let me tilt this just slightly. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm probably gonna have to tilt this down. Turn it on, see what happens. I might have to turn this, just put the screen down a bit so you can see it. Let's see if it still has life in it. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like that's still working good. I'm actually gonna put something underneath the camcorder. There we go. Prop that up. Now you can see the screen. There we go. I'm gonna have to sign in my password. Let me see if I can remember that, and let me pause this real quick. Okay, I remember the password, which is good. Clock is not right. That's fine. We already know that. Look at the specs here. About this Mac. This is... I don't know if this is going to show up. I can try to zoom in. If I turn this down a little bit. So we got a 1.2 gigahertz power PC G4 and 768 megabytes of DDR SD RAM. Pretty old by today's standards, but for the time it was good. I actually think I upgraded the RAM in this. I don't remember what it originally had though. There's not much you can really do. We got like GarageBand. This was pretty cool to use. It takes a long time. Wow, this is old. It's been a while since I used GarageBand. You could choose different things, I think. I don't remember how this works exactly, but there's GarageBand. Not sure. Can't remember how that works. Oh, GarageBand 2. No, it's alright. We'll quit out of that. What else do we have here? We got some games actually. We got this Marble Blast Gold. Yeah, looks like this is working. Now this is going to be very awkward to play because I have to use WASD, but it looks like it's running pretty good. Oh. Yeah, wow, this is very hard to control. But this runs fine. I'm actually kind of impressed it runs pretty smooth, because the iBooks were they weren't like extremely low end, but they were the lower end laptops you could buy back then next to the PowerBooks. So this actually runs pretty good. Actually surprised, I just can't play it because I have to He's just at an angle. But this runs fine. Looks like that's running at native resolution too. Let's see what else we got here. Alright, quit out of this. Nanosaur 2. You can see these lines in the screen here. This is from the keyboard touching the display. There's these rubber things in the corner that's supposed to stop that from happening, but I guess it didn't stop it. That's just, that's kind of unfortunate, but oh well. Play game, adventure. Oh, the graphics actually look pretty good. Wow, they do look really good. Wow, that's impressive. Well, it's not gonna look good on the camera, but they do look really good for all things considered. It also runs very smooth too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I just blew up. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. This is probably not a game you'd want to play with a trackpad. This is not easy. No, this is not very possible. I'm trying to collect these things and I just blew up again. Yeah, not very easy. But this runs and looks good. I'm just gonna crash in this guy. Yep, there we go. Okay. Quit out of this. I think that's all I have for games. I don't think I have anything else. I do have iTunes. I don't know if I have anything on it. I actually do have music. I don't want to play any of it because YouTube is probably going to copyright strike it, but there's 23 songs. That's pretty cool. I do have old internet browsers. I think Cameo was a sort of modern one. This isn't connected to the internet. Honestly, I probably could just plug it in and see what happens. Let me do that. I do have an Ethernet cable I can use. Okay, it's plugged in. I don't know how this is gonna work. Amazon, that was the last thing I visited. It's gonna be amazing if this loads. Give it a second. If this actually loads the site, it's gonna be really cool. Wow, it's actually kinda loading it. Look at that. It's really... I always hit always accept, but it keeps coming back. Well, I think that's about as much as it can load. But it loaded some of it. Yeah, look at that. You can kinda use it. I don't know if there's any other web browsers that would work better, but this was, at least years ago, this was one of them that would work, sort of. Let me type in, actually, we got Google, look at this. Type in Reddit or something. Oh, that's not good. Please click here. Alright, let's click here. I have a feeling Google doesn't work. I'm not sure what to do here. You got the address bar up top. I don't know. What do we got for history? More than a week ago. Cameo reaches its end. Yeah, they discontinued this browser a long time ago. Wikipedia, Google search. Yeah, I don't think Google works on this anymore. Let me see if I can try a different search engine. Unfortunately, I cannot seem to connect to anything. I tried DuckDuckGo, I tried a whole bunch of different search engines, and unfortunately it looks like this browser just doesn't work anymore. It's very out of date, and I don't know if there's another one that works better. There might be, but unfortunately this one doesn't work. Do I have any other ones? I don't think Safari is going to work any better, but we can try it. This one's trying to actually load Google too. Wow, is it actually loading it? It actually kind of loaded it. I had guitar tabs. I wonder if that loads. Oh no. That doesn't work. What about eBay? Okay, eBay doesn't work. Yeah, I have a feeling nothing's gonna work, unfortunately. So browsing the internet seems to be not a thing anymore, which I guess isn't really surprising. What else do we have here? iChat, address book, system preferences. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, this has a DVD and CD player, I think. I think it's both. I don't even know how big the hard drive is. This is Mac OS 10.3.7. Yeah, it's a pretty cool device, but maybe one day I'll try to get a browser working, and yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. And I'll try to maybe get a more modern browser or something that'll work on PowerPC, because nothing, Camino, whatever the heck this is called, doesn't work. They ended support years ago. And yeah, we'll open up a couple more things here. iPhoto. Oh, I guess I have no photos, which makes sense because I didn't put any on here. iDVD. Now I have a supported super drive. Okay. Sure. iDVD 5. My Great DVD. Sure. Create that. I don't know what I just did, but that was cool. Let's see. QuickTime player. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Some things are happening. I'll get a little bit of a close-up on this. Let's push it down a bit. Time Pro. Oh boy, a lot of things are popping up. That's not, oh, okay. Travel cards. Do we get a preview? Travel cards again. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, there's QuickTime, or whatever the heck that was. That was QuickTime, was it? Or no, that was, I don't know what that was. This is QuickTime player. What that was, I don't know. That might have been like iDVD or something. Yep, that's about it for this. It does work fine other than that screen, you know, what do you call it? Let me zoom back out here. Yeah, other than the screen, you can't really see it, but works fine. Let me shut it down. And yep. But yep, that's it. Maybe I'll do another video if I can get a, I don't know if anybody's making any browsers for these, but I would like to see if I could get this online. But for now, that's going to be it for this video. See you in